Hello, today I'm going to be doing a book review of The City and the City by Mieville, which is this. Quite an interesting cover, I think, all black with the red right in the centre. Now this book is a crime detective novel, but it does have very heavy fantasy elements running through it. So first of all, I'll just mention a few things about the author. Mieville is a Londoner and he likes the city. This love of the city life is evident in the book, as the way he talks about the city and the way the city kind of grows on you is quite astonishing, actually. I've got very few books that manage to do it in such a way with a city as he does. The storyline of the book revolves around the murder of a young woman in the fictional city of Mieville, which is a European city that has, well, you're never told exactly where it is, but it has quite French overtones to my mind. This young woman is found murdered, as I said, and the detective Theodore Bourlou, I think that's how you pronounce it, is called in to investigate. He is part of the Extreme Crime Squad, which I think is a brilliant name for a police unit. Now the book is more to do with the idea of, well, the title, which is The City and the City, as this city is split. Well, not actually split, it's like two cities in the same place. It's very odd the way he describes it. To start with, you will not understand quite where he's coming from, but I can't say too much though, because if I say too much about the way this dual city mentality works, I will destroy the book and it would be like the biggest spoiler ever. Because learning how there can be two cities that are the same city but they're not, it sounds odd, and it is, but once you find out, it's like, of course. It's actually a really, really interesting idea. Now the story progression feels good. The characters move along at a reasonable rate. It's split into half, where characters are in one half of the city and then they're in the other, which is to be expected, to be honest, considering the name of the book. The plot never feels forced or rushed in any point. It sort of goes along at a good rate, and you are learning things about the characters and indeed about this whole dual city mentality slowly throughout the book, but not too slowly, which is extremely nice. Yeah, the pace is spot on. The overall feeling of this book, I think, is about racial equality, essentially, about accepting people for who they are and what they are, and I think it is done extremely well in the book. It's a really good book. So, in summary, I loved this book. It was an extremely interesting book. The whole dual city thing I thought worked extremely well. His love of the city came across yet again. And overall, I'd rate this 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. Excellent book, really interesting. However, you do need to be patient with it. At the start of it, does come across as so unusual that you start thinking, is this actually going to work out well? And you doubt whether you actually want to carry on for a moment. But if you start reading it, give it a little bit of time. It's a slow burner, but well worth it. So that's it for this review. I hope you found this useful, and you might look at either this book of his or indeed something else by Mieville. He's wrote quite a few by this point, a good dozen at least. If you've read this book, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be very interested to know what other people think of it. And that is it for this review. I will see you all another day.